Welcome back to Northern Michigan. We're here with What's Growing, and joining me today, Brad Morgan from Morgan Composting, Terry Bertrand from Barker Creek Nursery, where we're at right now, and it's a beautiful view out here. And Terry, we're gonna plant a tree today, right?
Yes, a magnolia tree.
Which is kind of unique to Northern Michigan.
It is, and especially this variety, this color we've never had before.
That's pretty cool. I mean, it's really cool. Blooms right now, and still kind of cold out here.
It is.
Now we're going to use.
Very tough.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We're going to use the tree and shrub mix from Dairy Dude. Now,
yes.
Brad, what makes this tree and shrub mix so important?
This mix was made for my customers in Northern Michigan. I have a very select dealership, a group of partners, and it was made with poultry compost, Dairy Dew, Tennessee brown rock phosphorus. It's a very well balanced mix for what we're talking about doing. We've had great success, and Terry has kind of made it work for us.
And Terry, what have you had from people using this? You're using this daily, right?
We do, yeah, in all of our products. So what we've found is plants establish better. They have better disease resistance. They have better root establishment, which helps them get through these tough winters. So, and if customers just take it home, plant it with the Morgan Composting tree and shrub, they don't have to do anything for 1 full year. So as far as fertilizing, it cuts back on a lot of things, holds moisture. It's worth its weight.
All right. And next step really to plant this tree is what?
Yes.
The holes are already pre-dug. We got lucky in that one. The guys here took care of that.
Yep.
So you're going to put down a layer of tree and shrub, correct?
Yes, we sure did. Yep, and mixed it in with existing soil. Our soil's really heavy here, so we're going to really amend it, whereas you can actually dilute this 50-50 with your existing soil.
So the next step is just to have the guys drop it in there, because it's not a lightweight tree.
No, it isn't. No. So on any tree you get, you definitely want to cut the burlap back away from the trunk a little bit, and especially if it's a nylon rope, because that nylon will girdle the tree, and overall, that's not going to be good in the future. So this type of rope is treated. It's green, and that's how you know.
Okay.
So that keeps it from decomposing for a while, but it still will decompose if you're worried about it. So we'll just fold it back a little bit. This burlap will rot too over time. You can remove it, but you don't want the root ball to completely, if it's a really heavy root ball, it's probably heavy clay that it's dug in.
Right, it looks pretty thick right here.
Yeah, and if it's sandy, you want to be very careful because that will separate from the tree.
Next step is just put up a bunch of Dairy Dew, right?
Yeah, yep, we're putting our tree and shrub in. So yeah, you just want to gently cover it, or leave the bulbous part of any tree above ground, and you can mulch it lightly. And that just helps retain moisture.
And Terry, that's about it, right? We're just putting a little more top dressing to it, put more top, and that's it?
Yep, exactly. And then every year we like to recommend that people use the tree and shrub, and they just put it through around the tree, just sprinkling it in, work it nicely into the soil, pretty much from the canopy on down. That's your target place.
Gotcha. I can't wait to see this thing really blooming out there. It looks like it's going to be beautiful in the future too.
Gorgeous and a beautiful fall color too.
Yeah, wow. Brad, thank you for joining us today. Terry, thank you so much. It looks great. And Brad, next week we're talking about the lawns. And the lawns, it's almost Memorial Day weekend. They need to be taken care of. They need to get some green going. We'll talk about that coming up next.